Hey friends, welcome to your week 25 yoga practice. This is going to be a pretty feel-good, kind of mellow, wrist-friendly stretch. So we will do very little weight bearing on our hands today. And if there ever is a time, feel free to always drop to your elbows or use blocks underneath your wrist. This causes you to have less wrist extension, less of an angle, or come onto your fists like this. That's another option. But we'll keep it pretty gentle on the wrist because, as you might know, these areas can become a little bit sore with pregnancy. So grab whatever props you'd like today. I'm gonna have some blocks nearby just in case. And we'll get started on our backs, laying down. If this is not doable for you right now, we won't be here long, but feel free to lay onto your side immediately. And once you get down there, just take a deep breath to arrive. Feel into your body today. Just notice your legs can be out long or your knees can be bent up towards the sky like me. And let's place a hand on our bellies, on our babies today. Maybe the first time you've said hello in a little while. Relax your jaw and your shoulders and take a few really good deep breaths, sending lots of oxygen down. Good. If your knees aren't bent already, go ahead and bend them up and just take some really gentle windshield wiper movements, dropping knees from one side to the other. Go ahead and open your eyes if you'd close them. And then the next time your knees drop over to the right, just keep them there for a couple breaths. Find a really gentle twist here. You could bring your right foot on top of your left knee, find even more internal rotation of your left hip, and you could stretch your left arm overhead. 3 good breaths into the rib cage. Good, bring your knees back through center and then drop them over to the left. This time, right arm could go overhead and left foot can come on top of outer right thigh if you'd like. Just find a twist and a breathing pattern that feels good for you, that feels good for your back, that gives plenty of room in your midsection. And then exhale, come through center. Good, stretch your feet high up to the sky. Take a little modified legs up the wall and just take some wrist or ankle circles in one direction. And then in the other direction. Good, bend and straighten your knees a couple times. And then plant your feet down to the mat, push down through your heels. Keep a nice tiny little lengthening of your tailbone down between your feet, and then drive through your feet to lift your hips high. Find a bridge pose, lower back down, lift knees up to the sky so that your shins are parallel. Good, and from here find that tiny space underneath your low back, but think about drawing lower ribs towards your hips. So just a little bit of core activation here. Good, feet lower, hips lift. And then hips lower, shins lift. We're gonna do 3 more of these. Plant down, lift up into your bridge. Lower your hips, lift your shins to parallel. 2 more on your own. Getting a little bit of back body and a little bit of core activation going. Last one here. Good, hug your knees into your chest and then bring them out wide past your rib cage up towards your armpits. You can hold on to shins, or you could take a happy baby and hold on to your feet. And just take a little roll, rock and roll from side to side, massaging out the back. Maybe you take peace fingers onto your big toes and then stretch one leg long and then the other leg long. Come back through center. One more breath here. Send it down to your pelvic floor. Good. And release your legs. Push down through your elbows and come to a seat. Crossing right shin in front of left. Take a little rock side to side to feel eventually a centering, a grounding down evenly through both sides of your pelvis. And then from here, we're going to take some big circles over the right leg, through center, left leg, and then back. You could find a little bit of cat-cow with your spine here, or you could keep your torso pretty still, whatever is serving you today. Let your shoulders get into it, let your neck get into it. Just kind of lubricating all the joints of your body here. Good, come through center. Release your right elbow down to the right side. It can come onto a block. That's a perfect place for a block here because we're gonna keep the weight off of our wrists today. So right elbow down, left arm reaches up and over. Pretend you had a sandbag on your left thigh, so really let that melt down. And then we're peeling our left shoulder open, expanding across the chest. One more big cycle here. Good, now left fingertips walk diagonally in front of right knee. So still make sure you have plenty of space for breath in your belly. But now you might feel this stretch more along the left lower back, through the left lat. Breathe into the back of your sports bra. Good, rise up, left fingertips plant behind you, and right hand comes to your left knee. A little twist open to the left. Spine is tall. We're twisting like we're on a little barbecue spit from above the navel. So think about pointing belly button forward. Big breath in. And open your mouth, let it go. Move through center, switch the cross of your legs with or without using your hands for support, and we're gonna take some big circles the other way. So dip your torso to the left, forward to the right, and then back again. Maybe focus on one body part at a time. So first, isolate this in the hips, and then maybe in the back, and then maybe in the shoulders and neck, or ribs. Or I like to combine everything. Couple more rounds. Finish one more circle. And then feel free to bring the block to your left side. We're gonna drop our left elbow down. Depends how much space you have in your body. You might not need the block, or you might need it on a higher or lower setting. But left elbow is down for support, right arm reaches up and over. Ground down through right sit bone, and then expand across your right collarbone. Maybe gazing out towards the sky. 3 breaths into your right rib cage, right lung. Full inhale, gentle exhale. Good, now walk your right fingertips diagonally over the left knee. So we're stretching forward and to the side. Feeling this along our right side of our low back and our lats, and our hip, right outer hip. Breathe into the backs of the ribs. Lift up, plant your right fingertips behind you, take a twist to the right. Left hand onto right knee if you want, or if you want to keep it on the left side, just to really keep the midsection open. Great option. Everyone's body is different, but do what feels right for you. Spine is tall, and then we're peeling our right shoulder back. Come back through center. Roll out your shoulders backwards. Taking turns, alternating sides. Loosening up through the thoracic spine and your rib cage so you can get some good breaths in there as baby is growing and taking up more space in the belly. We have less room for our diaphragm to descend down with breathing, which happens, it's kind of inevitable, but we got to keep the rest of our body open for those good breaths. All right, drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. Just a couple breaths here. Roll your chin through center, and then left ear to left shoulder. Good. We are eventually going to come to a stand at the top of our mat in an Uttanasana, forward fold. So if you want, you can have some fun with it and roll on your back, or you could just cross over your feet and stand up. If you're rolling, take this last one, use that momentum, and come to a forward fold Uttanasana. Feet are hip width distance apart or wider if that's comfortable for you. Bend your knees plenty, and then drop the crown of your head down. You could also have blocks here for support underneath the elbows on the highest height. Take an exhale out of your mouth and relax your jaw. Feel free to rock forward and backwards on your feet or sway your hips side to side. We're going to meet through center here. Inhale, hands to shins or blocks, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Ground down through your feet, sweep your arms out to the side. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, cactus your arms, draw your elbows back, poke your chest forward, slight lengthening of your tailbone down. So we're focusing our back bends kind of on the upper body instead of really stretching through the belly at this point. But again, everyone's different. Take your cactus, chest opener here, and exhale, forward fold. Good. Interlace your fingers on the back body. And then press your palms together. Straighten your elbows as much as feels comfortable for you. Again, release your head, your neck. And then bend your right knee, bring your right shoulder down. Little twist open to the left. Then bend your left knee, left shoulder drops down, little twist to the right. Come back through center. And exhale, really weigh your hands heavily behind your head. Good, release fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift through the spine. Take a tiny walk backwards on your mat. And then exhale, fold. We're gonna bend into our knees, find a little squat, and then drop our knees all the way down to the mat. So we're coming through toe stand and then to kneeling on the shins. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, engage your glutes, drive your hips forward, cactus your arms. Breathe in, lift up through your fingertips as you straighten your arms. And then breathe out, find your forward fold. Good, this is balance, this is hip mobility. Inhale, halfway lift through your spine. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, and then drop them to the mat. Inhale, tall kneel. Exhale, cactus your elbows. So we're in kind of a modified camel shape here. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, forward fold. Use your hands if you need, but keep those feet strong and those hips nice and limber and mobile. Inhale, halfway lift. One more time through the sequence. Exhale to fold. Squat down, drop your knees. Inhale, tall kneeling. Exhale, cactus camel. Engage your back body, your glutes. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, roll over your toes, drop your heels, forward fold, straighten your legs. Good, ground down through your fists or wrists onto blocks. We're gonna step back to a tabletop pose. From here, you can stay on your fists or you could lower down onto elbows. We're just gonna take a little cat-cow here. So inhale to thread your chest through your shoulders. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, round your pubic bone up underneath your body. Inhale to open up, thinking more about length through the heart as opposed to big back bend. Exhale to round and curl in. Several more breaths here, whether you're on your elbows or on your fists. Just explore for about 30 seconds. So feel free to bring that movement mostly into the hips or the ribs, doing barrel rolls, or staying in your cat-cow. Do what you feel like doing to get your body nice and warmed up here. Good. Whenever you're ready, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift through your spine. Exhale to release. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, upward salute, arms reach high. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back, bend your knees. Your feet can be hip width distance apart or more narrow or more wide, whatever you need. Inhale here. Inhale, take a little twist to the right. So left elbow is gonna come on the side, inside of the left knee instead of the right. This is our modification I like to take for pregnancy. So this is our twist as opposed to bringing left elbow to the outside of right knee. Either is fine still for me personally, but just listen to your body. So we're taking a twist to the right, breathe in, and then breathe out, step your left foot back this time. So now we're in a twisted lunge. Bring your torso upright. So nice active twist to the right. You might not go very far, totally fine. Press up through the back of the left thigh and back through the left heel. Good, inhale, reverse your lunge. Right hand to left thigh, left arm up and back. And exhale, turn to the left, skater lunge, bend into your left knee. So it's not quite a Skandasana, we're not lowering all the way. Good. Now warrior two, bend into your right knee. Inhale to reverse, left hand, left thigh, right arm up and back. Good, exhale, modified side angle. Right elbow down, left arm either up to the sky or overhead. Good, skater lunge, bend into your left knee, right toes lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, modified side angle. One more time here, inhale, skater lunge. Left knee bend, send your hips back. Exhale, now bend right knee, plant into your toes, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, modified side angle. Good, inhale, star pose. All 10 toes face the long edge of your mat. Arms reach up high. And exhale, take a forward fold here. Wide-legged prasarita. Feel free to interlace your fingers in front of your body and roll out your wrists. Or you could bring them back behind your body and take a chest expansion stretch. Couple full breaths. Good. As you're ready, lift up your torso halfway. Nice flat spine, and then we're gonna turn to face the back of our mat. Bend into your left knee, drop your right knee down. Inhale, low lunge, arms sweep high. No need to really dump the pelvis forward. In fact, find a little kind of bringing together of the inner thighs, a scissoring inwards, pulling left heel back and right knee forward. Breathe in here. Exhale, half splits, sweep your arms behind you, straighten-ish into the left leg. Inhale, low lunge. Right glute is engaged. Exhale, half splits, sweep your arms back. One more time, plant into left foot. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Good, inhale, high lunge this time, ground down through left heel. Lift your right knee from the mat. Exhale, chair plane. Right foot meets the left at the back of the mat. Step forward and bend into your legs. Arms sweep back behind you. Inhale, stork pose, right knee into chest. Exhale, standing figure four, your pigeon stretch. Cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Can totally use something for balance or not. Hands to heart center or to hips. We're sinking our hips low. Breathe in here. And breathe out to sink a little bit deeper. Good, inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, plant them down to your mat. We're finding our camel prep. Tall, kneeling, arms up. Good, glutes engage. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Move with your breath, halfway lift. Exhale to release. Both feet ground. Inhale, sweep arms up and open. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit hips back. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're taking a little twist to the left this time. So right elbow on the inside of your right thigh. Breathe in here. Breathe out, shift your weight into your left foot, and then step your right foot back. Parallel your torso. So lift your torso up. We're taking a twisted lunge to the right. But a nice open twist, plenty of space in the belly here. Inhale, take a reverse, left hand back, right arm up and over. Big stretch for the hip flexor. Good, skater lunge, turn to the right, bend into your right knee. Left toes can lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your left knee, extend your arms long. Inhale, reverse, right hand down, right thigh, left arm up and over. Exhale, modified side angle. Left elbow, left knee, right fingertips to the sky or overhead. Good, skater lunge, bend into your right knee, send your hips back. Lift your left toes from the mat. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Move with your breath, reverse. Modified side angle. Inhale, skater lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, modified side angle. Good, star pose, all 10 toes face the long edge of the mat, arms are high. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, pigeon toe your feet a little bit, and then let your torso hang heavy. Option to do whatever feels good for your wrists in this pose. You could even massage out your hands. You could take a stretch with the backs of the hands on the mat and your palms facing upwards, crinkling your fingers in and out. 2 more breaths to explore. Good, we're gonna turn to face the front of our mat again. So right knee is going to bend and left knee lowers down. We're finding our low lunge. Turn your left glute on. Avoid dumping through the pelvis and low back. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, half splits, arms sweep back behind you, straighten-ish into your right leg. Rebend into the front leg, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. One more cycle here, inhale. Exhale. Good. This time, inhale, high lunge. Lift your back knee from the mat. Perfect. Chair plane, left foot meets the right. Sit into your hips, arms back behind you. Stork pose, stand up tall through your right leg, left knee comes into chest. Exhale, standing pigeon, cross your left ankle on top of your right. Use whatever you need for balance, or hands to heart center as we sink low into our hips. Breathe in, breathe out for a little more depth. Good, inhale, stork pose, press down strong through right foot, left knee high. And exhale, Tadasana, 2 feet to the mat, hands to heart center. Inhale, upward salute, stretch long. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, lower your knees down to the mat as you squat down through toe stand. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus camel. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, roll over the balls of the feet. Find your forward fold. We're gonna move through that sequence on each leg just one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Let it feel good. Just move with your breath. And exhale to fold. Good. Inhale, stand all the way tall. Arms reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Keep your arms there, or you can bring them through center. Inhale, stay. Exhale, little twist. Can't remember which side we did first. Let's twist open to the right. So bring left elbow to left thigh. Honestly, don't remember, but we'll even them out. Good, breathe in here. And then shift your weight into your right foot. Step your left foot back. Good, we're in our open twist, so lift your shoulders up to stack over hips. Gazing out over the right. And then reverse. Inhale, left arm up and back. Exhale, sweep through center. Then we're bending as we breathe in into our left knee. Skater lunge. Good, Virabhadrasana 2. Bend into the right knee. Hands make shadows on your feet. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, modified side angle. 2 more times with your breath. You know the sequence. 4 different poses, 2 full breaths. Trust that your body knows where to go, that it's following your breath, that these movements feel good and strong and mobile. Meet me in your modified side angle on your 3rd round. And then from here, star pose, pigeon toe your feet, arms reach high. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, fold down. 5 breaths here, whatever you want with your wrists. I like to take that stretch with the backs of my hands on the mat and crinkling my fingers in. Or you could use your opposite fist to press down into your palm. 2 more cycles here. As you breathe in, halfway lift through your torso. And then we're gonna walk our way to the back of the mat. Bend into your left knee, sink your right knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. 2 more with your breath. Next breath in, we find a high lunge. Ground down through left heel and lift your right knee from the mat. Exhale, chair plane. Right foot steps forward. Sink your hips back. Arms extend behind you. Good. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, cross right ankle over left thigh and sink down. Inhale, stork pose. Bounce on your left foot. Exhale, Tadasana. Breathe in, arms reach up and over. Breathe out, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, drop your knees down. Move into your camel prep. Tall kneel first. Exhale, cactus your elbows, draw them down the back body. Open up the chest. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, roll over your toes, forward fold. Move with fluidity here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Feet are planted strong. Inhale, sweep arms up and over. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Strong inhale to stay here. Exhale, we'll take a twist to the left, so right elbow can come on the inside of your right knee. Breathe in here. Breathe out, shift your weight into your left foot, step your right knee back, and then lift shoulders to stack over hips in your open twist. Inhale, left hand back, right arm up and over. Exhale, move through center to the right. Inhale, skater lunge, bend into your right knee, hands to heart. Hips back. Good. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, left knee bends. Arms extend long. Inhale to reverse. Right arm back. Big side body stretch. And then exhale, modified side angle. Left elbow, left knee, right arm up and over. 2 more cycles of those 4 poses with your breath. Make it a moving meditation at your own speed. Your own intensity, even your own postures if you want to switch anything up. Meet me in your modified side angle. Then from here, star pose. We stand up tall, pigeon toe our feet in. Exhale, fold your torso, release it down through center. 5 breaths of your choice. Maybe you take another chest expansion stretch to interlace fingers behind you. Straighten your arms and let your knuckles weigh heavy overhead. Last inhale here. Exhale, deepest relaxation yet. Good, inhale, halfway lift through your torso. Exhale, we're finding our way to the front of the mat. Bend into your right knee, lower left knee down. 3 times, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits, swooping arms long behind you. You can always use props if you need to assist with balance. Good, on our last breath in, we're gonna lift up to our high crescent lunge. Exhale, chair plane, left foot meets right, sink hips back, arms reach behind you. Good, inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, standing figure 4, left ankle crosses over right knee, hands to heart, sit back. Stork pose, rise up again. Exhale, Tadasana, hands to heart. Sweep them up. Exhale, fold down. Halfway lift, crown of the head tugs forward. Exhale, bend into your knees, drop them down. Roll over the toes, inhale to your tall kneel. Last time for your camel, whatever expression of it feels good for you. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Instead of a forward fold, we're gonna take a little stretch. So sitting hips onto heels. Toes are tucked underneath us. We're slowing the pace of our breathing, feeling that sensation on the bottoms of our feet. Rolling shoulders back and stacking spine. Maybe you close your eyes. Good, release out of your mouth on your last breath. And then whatever way is most gentle for your wrists, we're just gonna come to a seat. Crossing right shin in front of left again. And this time we're rocking side to side, one hip and then the other. Again, close your eyes here, see what feels good or interesting. Telling our bodies it's time to slow down and find a little more ease. Good, now take some cat-cow. Your hands can come to your knees or shin, or you can do without. Inhale to open your chest high to the sky. Exhale, round through the back body. Press all the air out. 4 more with your breath. Inhale, come through neutral. Exhale, take a gentle forward fold. Walk your fingertips forward. You could lower down onto elbows on the mat or onto blocks. Belly has plenty of room in the center here with that space made between your legs. Soften your shoulders down. We're here for 5 breaths. Move through center, switch the cross of your legs, left shin in front of right. Take those nice gentle rocking movements from one side of your pelvis and then the other. And either stay here, or if it felt good on the first side, take 5 rounds of cat-cow. Come back through neutral, and then whatever fold forward that feels good for you, even if it's just a couple inches. Just enough to release through the low back and find that sensation of turning inwards as you fold. Last breath in and out here. Good, stack shoulders over pelvis, close your eyes, and then bring your hands to your belly today. A moment, a chance as we're here in this pause, reflective space, to just connect with baby again. While we have the time and while we have the presence. One more full expansive breath in. And then last exhale out of your mouth, side out, let it go. Feel free to reconnect, re-presence into your body and then into the space around you, rubbing your thighs and then slowly opening your eyes. Feel free to stay here longer or take whatever additional stretches or meditations that you would like. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.